Hi guys, welcome back once again to my platform. It's Chijin here, and if this is the first time of tuning to my channel, thank you for tuning. You're not gonna regret it, and if this is not your first time, you are a real G. God bless you. Thank you. I see the subscribers increase by the day. Thank God we are growing. Finally, my goodness, finally our watch time is increasing. Finally, subscribers are increasing. Finally, things are working out better than they used to do before. Sometimes you'll be working so hard and you'll be like, why is this not working? And when you find out how to handle it, you do it. So probably someday we're going to do some masterclass on this. Let's keep going. So I wanted to make this video. So the first inspiration that came to my mind was actually it came like a video. Do you know that song that sing whether it's your birthday or first day or was day something birthday some or was day some Tuesday on my birthday I'm a child. I don't really know lyrics, guys. Just forgive me or just forget about it. Like seriously, I don't really know lyrics, and I'm not the only one on this boat. So yeah, you know that song anyways. Excuse me, I'm taking some lemon tea. So you know that song anyways, and it got me thinking. As regards to many things in life and stuff, the reason why I'm supposed to make this video in a very detailed way, but let's just see how it goes. The reason why it looks like outside country, for example, the most famous countries, the US and the UK, is better than Nigeria or many other African countries. Why is it looking like every white country is better than black countries? Remember who built white countries? It's from slavery that they were able to build themselves, and we cannot turn people to slaves for us to grow, because somebody needs to go to heaven, right? Even if many people will not want to come and sit down and talk things out so that we can settle things out in life, because many things they will say you should forgive and forget and move on, but many times for you to move on you need to talk about those things for you to be able to move on. Let's be honest. I really love being honest in this channel, and I really don't know. The reason why all these countries seem like they're better than Africa is because, first of all, why is other countries seeming like they're better than Nigeria? Nigeria is a very rich country. The government always travel abroad. If you see how the people are very angry with the government, they're not supposed to live long. They're not supposed to live long because they're guilty of many evil that they are being accused of. They are very guilty, and most of them are very nonchalant about it. And why is it that everybody is complaining about Buhari, but Buhari is not addressing the issues and many other things? So people say that Buhari is dead and all that. There's so many stories. There's too many issues. Why? Why is it that in a country that is as rich as Nigeria, we don't have light? It's just the evil spirit that are controlling the minds of the people that are in charge of the light to just put people in darkness for days. And you know that many of these NEPA people know that the people depend on light for water. Many of them know that the people depend on light for water. They depend on light for many things. Without light, how can someone have a good day? With the generator sound, when it's so noisy like this, how can people sleep well and stuff? I don't know why Nigeria is just a country that they've just been complaining about for years, and they decide to keep staying where they are. And it's only people that are able to make very high step for them to be able to live a better life or like be rich in Nigeria, for them to overwork hard or do some bad jobs for them to be able to live a good life in Nigeria. Nigeria is supplying Togo with electricity, but Nigeria does not have light most times. Even 24 hours light is like an impossible thing or a miracle. These are the people that I don't know if it's the government that made the NEPA people to be doing like this, or like evil spirits that are controlling these people to be making the citizens frustrated. You cannot live a happy life, and when you do evil, many times it comes back to your children, to your generation. Most times after doing evil is not just you that will suffer it, but your children. if you do good, it's your children that will also enjoy it. So you are going to be blessed if your children are going to be blessed if you are blessed, and be cursed if you are cursed. And it's so bad that common light and electricity and water, somebody cannot have it. It's not because of the country don't have light or water, but because there's somebody that is sitting on that water like a demon. You see that evil spirit that we are always binding. Many times human beings are those evil spirits themselves. You turn from being a normal person that's supposed to be working well for the government, for the people, because you're not working for the government, you're working for the people. Even the governments that are sitting on that seat, you are working for the people. You are sitting there for you to be able to work for the people. So if you are sitting on this authority and taking advantage of it in a negative way, you are going to be. So this government, that they're always, for example, just look at the scenario that most Nigerians are. They like to take advantage of their seats to be wicked to other people, instead of using advantage of your seat, of your position in the society to impact lives. You are using it the opposite way. How can you be blessed? That is why you are not rich. That is why no matter how hard you try, you can never attain that success that you are looking for. That is why no matter how rich you are in the political seats, you are still unhappy. You still have to do too much for you to be able to get to that happiness level. People don't regard you because of you're not doing the right thing in the society. If you are a good person, people will want you around them. Being a political person and doing the right thing is, now they just fear you because they don't want. The other thing I see in Nigerian leaders is that people just fear them because of they're afraid. Sorry. The other thing I see in Nigerian leaders is okay, it's okay, baby. It's okay. The other thing I see in Nigerian leaders is that it's okay, it's okay. Sorry. Sorry. It's okay, baby. So the only thing I see in Nigerian leaders is that people just fear them because of the fear of what they're going to do to them, and because that's the only thing that most of them know how to do, how to take advantage of their position to do evil. And you're talking about end time and all of this. You think that is regular end time preaching. Time is already up, and I can't be explaining the same thing all the time. You know you're distracting me. I can't be explaining. If I were to be in a position that is very important in the society, I would do my best to make the people comfortable. I would do my best to make my life comfortable, because when I'm making other people comfortable and doing the right thing that I'm supposed to be doing in society, I will see that people will be blessing my life. People will bless me, even if no matter how you're a leader, people will always not appreciate you. So instead of being a somebody in the society, whoever you are, and taking advantage of your position for evil, take advantage of your position for good, and don't be greedy. Because they're talking about judgment day. You think judgment day is going to be in many years' time. It's not going to be in many years' time. I'm waiting for that last trumpet. I'm promising you that I'm waiting for that very second, because Otis Sumi, this life, the problem don't. It's too much. Like it all is now like hanging on the face, no more in the neck. Like it's too much. So, anyways, if you have sense, if you are wise enough, you're going to listen. If you are not wise enough, you wait until that last day when it is too late and they are judging you and you go to hellfire, and all of us see it with our own eyes. That's the very day that you are waiting for. That's why you are hardening your heart and doing evil. Let me give you an instance of a regular Nigerian being in the position of an authority, a guy that is organizing people that are throwing those bins. One of the days in my area here in Nigeria, he was organizing those that are like, he's like the one that is organizing the people, like controlling the people that are throwing the bin into that big container and stuff. And you know how nasty it can be and stuff. I don't even know why they don't do it like every other place. You pack in your bin, put it outside. When the people come, they carry it and put it inside. The person that has the bin does not need to do that, because that's why they are paying those people. They are paying them for them to throw the bin themselves and empty the cans. So this guy saw that there's a group of people that were trying to sweep out their area to make it clean, because even government cannot clean your house for you. But after packing your bin, it's supposed to be the people that are working for the government that will take the bin and throw it into that bin. So this guy saw these other guys that are trying to sweep that side to throw it in the bin, and they'd be like, and he was like, why didn't he was asking those people that were sweeping their area, trying to clean it up there, that they were, why didn't you do it before? Why and pack it in a distance? Why didn't you do it? We're not going to throw that in away today. What is there? What is there in allow just holding on for a few seconds? It will not even take a minute to pack up a bin and throw. First of all, these guys that they are throwing bin inside that big container, those are the guys that are supposed to be taking the bin, the big bin themselves, and putting it by themselves. That's how every other country works. If na better thing, Nigerians no go learn. I don't know who organized this society, but I just feel like it's a very disorganized society. That's the reason why we Nigerians are suffering from it. We are not even suffering. We are just the cause of our problem. Nigerians are the cause of Nigerian problem. We don't even have much issues. All we need is to use our common senses and do things the right way. Copy good countries, the right thing, and do the right thing. Finish. Like what was so difficult in just holding on for them to pack up their bin and throw it, and they are the ones throwing it themselves. You will see the nastiness of those bin. It's supposed to be a group of people that are supposed to do it, not the people that own the bin, because that's what they are being paid for. That is how it even functions everywhere. It's just like breathing now and telling somebody to help you to breathe or whatever. I don't even know how I'm going to describe this thing. I don't know how I'm going to describe it. Nigeria is just disorganized because of it wants to be disorganized, not because of it cannot be organized. The roads that government to do minor thing, fill the road and level it up. They will carry it for years, gallops, years to years, until some individuals are able to do it themselves when they are rich in that area. All these things, it does not say any good of the government, and you are going to answer these things on the last day. Even now, say they are watching you, and you are in the authority. No, God, nobody cares. Nobody cares that you are evil or anything. For the fact that you do not do your own job in that position that you are going to pay for it, both in this life and in the life to come, or death to come for you, because it's hell that you're going, and that's your second death after dying your first death, because you're evil, man. Ihe Chineke ga-judge na this world, all the too much. All the too much. And I can't even wait for that season. That's actually what I'm waiting for right now. I'm waiting for that judgment day thing, because I don't tire. If not for God giving me this His spirit to tell me that Nigeria is a place that has hope, that we should go back home and stuff and all of that. If not for it, I would be cursing Nigeria the way every other person is cursing Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria is the worst place. Oh, Nigeria to fear. I'm going to be cursing Nigeria like I used to do before, but now I can't say anything, because that's not what God said about the country. That's not what God told me. Even if that is the factual thing that we are seeing, I can't curse the country. I can only actually speak bad against the leaders, the bad leaders, and pray to God to do something about them, because we can't keep being under the authority of evil people. I will not be ruled by an evil person. That's never going to be my portion. Even if I used to accept that in the past, one way or the other, even if I used to accept that in the past, one way or the other, I'm not going to accept it now. And I have the right to say I don't want to be ruled by an evil person. So if God has respect for human beings supposed to have respect for their fellow human being, right? Especially leaders. Why is it that in Nigeria it looks like people are managing to eat, and over the seas, like, they have things, at least, if not for anything, even if their lifestyle is like expensive or taxes rate and all of that, the basic needs of things like food is not so expensive. You can eat a big chicken, as stop that, as big as my hand like this, and you can be able to afford it, even if you are a poor person in society, even if you don't have any savings. Even if you don't have any savings, you can be able to eat well and eat full meal. The only thing I know that Nigerians eat very well full meal is bread that they can eat like a whole loaf of bread. That's the only thing. If it's for food, ingredients, green peas that you buy, how much sachets? Like 89 pence. Over here, I don't even know how much I'm going to sell. Guess how much they're selling one small size of bell pepper? The way they are making dollar rate equal to Nigerian rate, I don't understand who they do all these things. Nigeria looks more like a country that is just a mockery, but that's not what it's supposed to be. That's not even what it is, but it's functioning like that because the people agreed to it. It's functioning like this because people feel very helpless about the government. See, Nigerians are the cause and the problem of Nigeria. Nothing more. That's the reason why every other country have the audacity to insult us because we don't even know how to organize our home inside our. Some people will say government do this, government. Even your house, you never clean your house. Your front of your compound is dirty like a pig store. You have not cleaned it up. Starting from your home, that's how you can be able to build a country. If people can make the mistake of not being able to take care of their home, how can they be able to build their country? That's why those kind of people will go and become leaders and spoil the country and spoil their regime, because they are not spoiling the country, they are spoiling their own regime and putting themselves and their lives and their children's life at risk, thinking that they are the boss of the game. They are not the boss of the game. Leaders are not the boss of the game. They put them there to serve the people. Even me myself, in the aspect I am being a leader, I am meant to serve. But if God made you a king and you live like a slave for many years, even leaders that are doing this thing and sending their money abroad, you are still the slave of those people that are serving you. The white people, you think that they are better than the black people in taking care of people. No, it's because you're not paying your people well. Look at common amenities of or this thing, equipment in hospitals that you are supposed to provide for the government hospital that is supposed to be very clean. The only thing that we lack in Nigeria is cleanliness, basic amenities, light and water that we already have. Cleanliness, basic amenities like light and water that we already have, just because of you that is in that position that is leading, you are depriving the people of that. That is why it looks like we don't have it. We have everything we need, but we are not using it just because of human wickedness, and you're allowing evil spirits. The reason why the country that is Nigeria and many other African countries are not working well is because you are being an instrument of the devil and you are allowing evil spirits control you. You are allowing evil spirits manipulate you to torture your people. You will pay and you will answer for it, both here on earth and in hellfire on the judgment day. Judgment day is not 1,000 years to come. I'm telling you this. You are not inclined in the spirit. I'm someone that is inclined is telling you, and go ask people that see visions. You are in trouble. You are a government, you are a leader, and you are messing up your position. You are in big soup because you are the ones that we are coming for now. You will pray until something happens to you and your children. This is what is going to happen, because I'm so tired. I'm so tired of people are taking rubbish. Look at Nigerian streets, fine houses. People that can afford good things like this, can afford the basicest things of life, yet they are making life miserable for somebody. Yes, they are making. Well, if you don't sit up, we will sit you up in the name of Jesus Christ. We will not even sit you up, we will uproot you. More like, we are going to uproot you. Enough is enough of all this taking rubbish, Davero. And we don't even work physically, we work spiritually, more like, because the spiritual controls both the physical and the spiritual, and also it also works in the two ways. So you need to be complete for you to be able to do anything. Old men that want to rule, that say it's my turn to rule, all this talk. Which kind of talk? Who gave you that audacity? Who said it was yours? Who said it? Nigerians have so much respect for evil people and bad leaders. Too much respect. We're going to see what's going to happen from now on. I just prayed and I commit this video into God's hand, and I pray that every word in this video judge every living soul. And then I asked the other day, why is it that in Nigeria there is no like network that is unlimited data? They said that does not exist. Why doesn't that exist? What can give you good name in your country? You don't know that having good name in your country can pave ways for you for the future, in case you have a future. Okay, you will have a future if you are a good person anyways. You are definitely going to have a future, and a positive one. Please, there's so much to sit up that there's so much to sit up that's so simple and minor. We don't even need to bring down heaven. We don't need to do a big deal. We just need small work in everything, and using common sense that God gave to us to function in society, and being a good leader. Basta, that's all you need. That is all you need. Help yourself. So we are just going to walk by intervention and by prayer. That's the thing. I'm going to soak myself in prayer and vengeful prayer against the people that are doing this rubbish in the world, not just in Nigeria, because all this rubbish have to stop. They must stop by fire, by force. That's we are in the operation of by fire, by force changes. So God help us and give us the energy and strength to do it, to do this exercise. Enough is enough, for real. God bless you.